Hi, I'm Caden. I've been in crypto for quite a while now. I've decided it's time for me to start creating some content of my own. For my first video, I've decided Quant is the crypto I want to cover. I've been in Quant since 2021, and it's been one of my favorites. Let's get into it. All right, so at the time of recording this video, Bitcoin is currently trading at $27,700, roughly. So that being said, Quant is currently, I believe, ranked the number 40 cryptocurrency, according to CoinMarketCap, and it is. So right now, Quant is trading at $122. So when you compare Quant to Bitcoin, for example, Bitcoin has a max supply of 21 million. There will never be more than 21 million in existence. Quant is just over 2/3 that amount. As you can see right here, the max supply of Quant, 14,881,364. And there's currently 81% of the supply that is released. So when you look at Quant, right, what Quant aims to do is much different than Bitcoin. So the supplies are similar, but Quant is designed to help many other cryptocurrencies. Quant is not just designed to be a store of value or digital gold, similar to what Bitcoin is doing. Theoretically, Quant aims to do something much larger than Bitcoin. So first things first, I want to show you guys just kind of the bullish sentiment around Quant. As you can see, I mean, most people in Quant, I mean, there's a couple bearish, but most people in Quant are pretty bullish, right? All right. So when you deep dive Quant, right? Quant launched in June of 2018 with the goal of connecting blockchains. As I said, solving interoperability, right? Right there. Who were the founders of Quant? Gilbert Verdian, one of the founders of the Quant network, had the idea for the blockchain project while he was working in the healthcare sector. Verdian identified the importance of interoperability in ensuring that patients registered on different platforms are covered. So when you look at Quant, right, Quant obviously has major use case. Like, it's trying to solve interoperability, which is huge. It connects all chains around the world, and not just in crypto, but across the world. Their website looks good, but one of the biggest things I really like about Quant is their partners. Okay. So Quant is partnered with Oracle, it's partnered with Nexi. Like, Quant has some massive partners. I'd also like to show you guys this chart here of the overledger. So right now, when you look at Quant, right, and you look at this overledger, feel free to pause the video if you guys want to. But basically, this is the entire ecosystem. I mean, this is enormous. And right now, Quant is sitting with a market cap of only 1.4 billion. To put that into perspective, Bitcoin is sitting at 536 billion. Quant is significantly smaller. So that being said, Quant has significant room to grow. I personally, now, none of this is financial advice. I want to be crystal clear. I am not giving financial advice. So do what you want with your own money. I'm not here to give advice. But it would not shock me at all to see Quant sitting next bull run over $1,000, maybe 2,000, 3,000. That would not shock me at all, because that would not be that large of a market cap. Like, if it hits a 10 billion market cap, 10 to 12 billion market cap, I mean, it's going to be sitting in that $1,000 range. Like, that is easily doable for Quant. So now I want to get into Quant being ISO 20022 compliant. So there are 7 cryptocurrencies that are recognized as ISO 20022 compliant, and Quant is one of them, which that is enormous, considering, you know, that ISO 20022 is not just cryptocurrency, but that's just the whole financial sector. So for the final part of this video, I'd like to show you guys a little bit of technical analysis. So when you look at Quant, right, we are going to start out on the daily time frame. So right now, looking at the daily time frame, right, if you look at the RSI indicator and you look at the stochastics RSI indicator, which the RSI means relative strength index. So typically, when you are looking to invest, you are wanting to buy something that is beneath the dotted line, ideally down here, but at least beneath like the halfway point. Obviously, exceptions happen sometimes. Like, cryptos definitely will pump even if they're really overbought. But it basically is showing you whether or not it's overbought, oversold, whatever. Right now, Quant is a little bit on the oversold side. It's not fully oversold, but it's about in the middle. Okay. And the stochastics are also coming down to reset. And this is the daily time frame. So each candle on here represents a daily candle. Each candle is 1 day. So right now, I also want to show you that when you do option F, it gives you the ability to pull a Fibonacci. And when you pull a Fibonacci from the bottom of the move to the top of the move, and then you zoom in here, right? As you can see, Quant right here. So I'll draw a line, an H. Okay. So Quant came down and touched the golden pocket. So it came even slightly beneath it. So it came beneath the 0.618 and the 0.65. So the fact that it retraced to the golden pocket is very bullish news. It bounced up a little bit, didn't really get a big rally though. When Bitcoin moved from like 24K up to 27K, and I mean, just in general, it moved from like 15K up to 27K, 28K, and Quant hardly moved. So I definitely think that Quant is going to have a big move coming somewhat soon. It had a really nice retracement, and in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really lose that much value at all. Like when you look at the weekly time frame, Quant is actually holding very well. I mean, you look and you have a lot of support here, support in here, and right now it's currently in that heavy support range. Now I want to show you something else. So long story short, in my personal opinion, again, this is not financial advice, but I think Quant looks pretty decent right now in long term. Okay. However, everything is still connected to Bitcoin. And Quant is no different. Even though Quant could be absolutely massive in the future, everything right now is connected to Bitcoin. And when you look at Bitcoin, it is completely overbought on the RSI. It's completely overbought on the stochastics. Yes, it's starting to reset, but it still doesn't change the fact it's still very overbought. And now I want to point out something. So when you look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame, okay, price action is swinging up while the RSI is swinging down. That's class A bearish divergence. So the fact that that's on the daily time frame on Bitcoin suggests that Bitcoin is going to have a little bit of a pullback. So I don't necessarily believe that the best entry, if you were looking to get into Quant, would be right now. I think Quant, again, will do fantastic long term, but just be careful, do your own research. And I mean, that's about it for the first video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content.